Yeah, so with this movie, we got a lot to unpack. What's going on, you guys? My name is Ben James, and welcome to my review of Scream 2022. Now, right off the bat, I want to mention that Scream is one of my favorite horror franchises. Whether it was the first two movies or the show they released on MTV, I really enjoyed the whodunit slasher killer theme.
Everybody's a suspect!
Which I was surprised when they announced that they were making another one with the original cast, because I thought, man, how many times can these people go through this? And obviously, I think this was off the back of Halloween 2018. And I gotta say, where Halloween satisfied me with nostalgia and did a great restart of the franchise, Scream 2022 decides to beat you over the head with nostalgia, so maybe you don't notice the flaws in the movie. Now, the movie begins with a classic Scream scene. You got a young girl home alone, and you got a killer looking to test their movie knowledge. And the young girl that's home alone is named Tara, and she's a fan of new age horror, baby. We're talking The Witch, we're talking Hereditary. And you know what, man? She's not a big fan of slashers. But Ghostface don't care, because guess what the trivia topic is? Stab. Which in this universe, that's what the Scream movies are called. Now, this back and forth just has self-awareness written all over it, but granted, that's what the Scream movies are known for. Now, we go back to Tara, and Ghostface has made his way into the home, and honestly, this is the point of the movie where I got my hopes up. Let's just say this scene packs a punch, and I was excited for what we were going to get going forward. But then, some things happen that tear that hope away from me. And it was at this point where I realized we were going the unrealistic route. Because I know it's hard to make a horror movie based in today's technology. And when you're viewing these movies, you kind of have to take a step back and throw realism out the door. But some of the things that happened in this film, I just could not set aside my disbelief. Now, if we go down to the kills in this movie are great. Ghostface, I think personally, is at its best. And there's a lot of tension building in this movie. There were many scenes I was on the edge of my seat hoping that this character was not going to die, because I truly did care for this cast. But there were so many scenes that just built so much tension, and I really did enjoy it. Because although the friend group doesn't work as a whole, the characters inside the friend group are really charismatic and interesting. Some of them are kind of throwaway, but for the most part, I really enjoyed who they introduced in this film. But one of my complaints is that they abandoned plot points in this film, just like they did in Scream 2. If you guys don't remember, in Scream 2, there's this whole plot point that the victims who were being killed by Ghostface had the same names as the victims from the first killings. And once you find that out, it's never brought up again, and the killings don't really match that pattern anymore. And a similar thing happens in this movie, and I was just kind of like, well, that's something you mentioned in the trailer. I thought that was going to be the main focus. And I think if they would have narrowed down their vision on what they wanted this movie to be, they could have given us a great addition to the Scream series. But I think for a lot of the movie, they were dependent on nostalgia.
Nostalgia is truly one of the great human weaknesses, second only to the neck.
Which, nostalgia in mind, we have the old crew reuniting, and honestly, they killed it. The OG cast reminds me why we have so many of these films. They have great chemistry together, and you really feel like they care about each other. And they are the best performances in the movie. But the thing about this movie tries to pretend that it has stakes when it clearly doesn't. There was even a line in the movie stating how much the stakes are, when again, it just isn't presented on screen. Because what they have on paper isn't far from a great Scream movie. They have characters and plots that they could have delved into to really make this a great whodunit. But it's clear to me that the focus was on nostalgia, because that's where the money is. Overall, I did enjoy the movie, but I wouldn't go out to theaters to see it, and I'd probably wait till it's on streaming. And because of that, I'm going to give Scream a 5 out of 10. I'm really bummed because there's a great movie here that they could have gone more into, but they just wasted it. And it hurts because this is probably the last time we're going to see the OG cast on screen. I want to say thank you guys for watching my review of Scream. I truly appreciate it. We got a bunch of content coming to the channel, so make sure you subscribe. And also, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, baby. But that is going to be it for my review of Scream 2022. What you guys think? If you've seen it, leave a comment below and let me know. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace!